Emma, we at least now have a final figure for divorce, right?
For the bill, it's almost final. Let's say.
Why almost?
Well, I suppose it's I mean, there's a range, isn't it? It's 35 billion to 39 billion pounds, and as that could sort of alter as the negotiations go through. But the important thing is that they've agreed to a methodology.
Yeah, and Bloomberg. Sorry, Vonnie.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Bloomberg Economics says that it's actually quite a low price.
Yeah, they do. So what Bloomberg Economics have done is they have looked at the difference, basically, in lost output between a no-deal Brexit, so falling back on WTO terms, a sort of disaster scenario, if you like, and the basic trade deal that the UK can hope for. And, that would be not particularly ambitious. That would be a Canada-style deal. And what they find, even just comparing those two scenarios, that the lost output that you would avoid, if you like, by paying the bill and getting a trade deal is 40 billion within 3 years. So, their thesis, if you like, is that this bill will sort of pay for itself in as little as 3 years.
Yeah, the withdrawal bill, the great EU withdrawal bill, is through the House of Commons and it goes to the House of Lords next. Is that the next sort of sticking point when it comes to domestic Brexit? Yeah,
absolutely. That's going to the Lords on the 30th and 31st of January. And the Lords, as you know, there is a pro-Remain majority. And many of the Lords have been very clear that they're not happy with Brexit and they're quite happy to fight it. We will see, where the pressure points are, but they've made no bones about the fact that they're going to try and block it. I mean, it could produce a constitutional crisis, of course. The Lords is not elected. If they push too far, there could be a sort of public outcry and even, calls once again for reform of the House of Lords. So they're skating on thin ice, but for some of them it would appear that it's a battle worth fighting.
And of course, if we have second thoughts, we can always go back to the EU. That's what Juncker and Tusk have been saying in recent days, haven't they?
Yes, and Macron as well.
Yeah.
An aide to Macron also said it this week. So there's been I don't know if it's coordinated or not, but there's certainly the talk of a second referendum certainly seems to have sparked hope in the EU that the UK will take it all back.